So Jamila was so happy for being able to read and drew her reading lessons with the dyslexia therapist. And once Jamila was able to read and speak, I started daily classes with Jamila and my youngest daughter at home and discovered the way Jamila thinks. When I taught Jamila how to draw a 2D circle, Jamila developed it into a 3D object. So therefore, she sees a circle as a sphere and a square as a cube and a triangle as a pyramid. Therefore, Jamila is a visual thinker, not a language-based thinker. When I discovered this, and I realized, no wonder I can communicate to her, and she also cannot communicate to me. Like whatever I see, she don't understand. It's vice versa. So after knowing that, I understand the way her brain works. I decided to break from the standard mode of teaching and learn to adapt to my daughter instead of leading her. So if they can't learn the way we teach the way they learn. Dr. O. Eva Lovas. So I studied many express notes to learn about the primary school curriculum and formulated my own curriculum tailored to Jamila using an experimental teaching method. Everyone is born different and learns differently. Therefore, the application of the standard way of learning is not appropriate. The structured learning system is not suitable for Jamila. This is the timetable of primary school when she was in standard 1. And however, a modular system is more flexible to accommodate a visual thinker like Jamila because it focuses on a specific task. If you see here how flexible it will be, a modular system can accommodate different learning paces. You know, some kids, they learn numbers very easily. Some kids, they have difficulty, they need longer time. So that is why this modular system is more appropriate. Actually, not just for autistic, but it's for everybody. And, it has a flexibility in learning duration for different types of modules. This is a sample of a modular teaching technique for subdivision that was well understood by Jamila. And she can do maths like more than 50,000, 100,000 subdivision easily. I customized my own workable solution for Jamila with a learning system that is people-centered, with a learning outcome of understanding, application, discovery, character building and responsibility, social skill, that is learning, taking turn, and survival skills. So I experimented the different techniques as well to accommodate all types of learners. The daily activities with me urged Jamila to sketch them in her art. Here she was saying that she learned maths. In her art, she also documents my feelings while teaching her. Jamila would often write a message to me, "Mommy, don't scold me," like that. So every time I want to start session, she will give me this drawing. I applied the technique of patterns in math exercises and tested it on both of my daughters. Jamila is autistic and Jemima, who is normal. Both of them improved from 42% to an 88% score. So Jamila showed improvement in her math score at school from 40 to 74 in standard 2 in 2010, and she maintained the score for many years and scored a 70 in standard 4 in 2013. When Jamila started to acquire knowledge and understanding in learning, she started to have connections with the teachers at school. Her sketches explain her feelings of enjoyment in learning. She came back and draw her maths teacher teaching and her English teacher, and the children are happy. She is happy too. It can be seen that Jamila can do well in maths paper 1. All her answers are usually correct. And she likes to draw happy faces on the cover of the exam paper. However, she was weak with mathematics paper 2 because the paper involved problem solving with comprehension question. At this point, she was still weak with a composition and comprehension. Although she tried to answer the question, she gave up. So, and she wrote, "I don't know," with a drawing of a crying face next to the question like that. A learning method with mind mapping is very effective for a science subject, and I conducted a lot of experiments and models as a tool for learning. With this learning, Jamila improved in her science marks from 40 to okay. And then these sketches show Jamila enjoying her art lessons. And I also taught my daughters, two of them, together with other children that have problem with learning at school during the school holiday in December. This is because autistic, especially, they are very sensitive towards environment. So I want them to be familiar with the environment of the class. So I pick the class that she will be in the following year, and the school allow me and another parent to use the class for teaching during December. Sacrifice comes before success. Hemraj Gupta. From standard 1 to standard 3, we employ a support aide to monitor Jamila at school, especially during assembly, recess, and also other school activities. And I make the support aide to report to me every half an hour. I give her a timesheet for her to fill in. In 2012, at Standard 4, it was unfortunate for Jamila when the school denied having any more support aid, because at Standard 4, the school said she have to learn to be independent because they want to concentrate with the formal, to be serious to prepare for UPSR. So she had to be totally independent at school without any support aid. Sadly, she was bullied in class and always ran out to other classes because her pink pencil box, as seen as her sketches, was hidden by her classmates every day. So in 2013, when Jamila was 11 years old, I decided to make her repeat the standard 4 and join her junior upper class, which was her younger sister's class. And the picture shows Jamila's happy expression when her new classmate accepted her well. And also Jamila started to sketch happy people and name her classmate the team Rainbow Dash. Every problem is a gift. Without problems, we would not grow. Anthony Robbins. So the problem of her getting bullied is actually, a blessing, which I made her repeat and join the upper class at her junior, and she became happy and they accepted her well then. So Jamila memorized all the locker numbers of all her friends in school and sketched them with smiling faces. So Jamila was well accepted by her classmates and she was very happy. Happiness can exist only in acceptance. So George Orwell. Jamila also showed her ability to dance at school for her annual concert. She could perform a complex dance after having observed a specific dance movement briefly. So she sketched the dances with her classmates during the concert in her exercise book. Happy come children learn best. Daniel Goleman. So what is the key point here? That you have to put your child in a very happy environment for them to learn best. All the dance steps taught by her teacher were put into her drawing using pen on paper. This sketch comprises of the many dance moves she and her friends had to perform on stage. She also sketched the dance movement digitally. The annual school concerts were enjoyable moments in primary school for Jamila. She also drew all the happy moments she experienced during her class party and the memorable moments of giving presents to her teachers during Teachers' Day was also drawn by her. And this is how she saw the boys in her class. And the yearly Merdeka celebration at school interpreted by Jamila.